What's up, YouTube? Tim is here. Now, 2024 saw lots of really you know lots of really talented actresses making their breakthrough roles. So here are my official top 10 favorite breakthrough actresses of 2024. All right, coming in at number 10, I'm going with Phoebe Ray Taylor for Out of My Mind. Now, of course, she is a newcomer who actually do have cerebral palsy in real life, and here she plays Melly Brooks, who is a sixth grader who is a nonverbal wheelchair user with cerebral palsy, and with the help of some assistive technology and her devoted allies, she shows that what she has to say is more important than how she says it. And I really like how the voice of the chair is actually voiced by Jennifer Aniston, which definitely you could tell because obviously there is a scene where she's watching Friends, which is perfect there. And I thought she was really terrific here. It's always really cool to see when they actually get a person with a disability playing someone with disability. I mean, don't get me wrong; it's always cool to see actors such as Dustin Hoffman and Rayman and all. But it's still always great when they actually get actual people with disability playing disability characters, and I thought Phoebe was really solid in this, and really gave a good performance. All right, number 9, I'm going with Marissa Bod for Wicked. Now, of course, in Wicked, she plays Alphabia's paraplegic younger sister, who, of course, she ends up giving the her slippers to. Not really Ruby slippers, but yeah, her slippers here. And I got like she was really solid in her part. I really like her chemistry with Cynthia Erivo. I thought she really played her part very well. I really care to see how how big of a role she's gonna be in part two, because definitely it's gonna be very interesting to see what goes on in part two. And I really want to see her in other stuff outside of Wicked. Like I really thought she played the part very well, and I do hope to see her in more stuff, in the future. All right, number 8, I'm going with Kayley Fleming for F. Now, of course, she plays the role of Beat, who is the girl who can actually see the imaginary friends, and I thought she was really solid in her part. I like she's actually had roles before, like she actually played a young Rey in Star Wars: The Force Awakens. She also played a young Sylvia in Loki. But this was like her first big break here, and her chemistry with Ron Reynolds and the other Fs was really decent. You know, her character was very interesting, to say the least. And I really hope to see her in more stuff in the future because she was really good at this. All right, number 7 is a TV show, but still, is Chloe Gardy in Under the Bridge. Now, in this, of course, if you guys don't know much about Under the Bridge, it is based on the true story of this 14-year-old named Rita Burke, who went with party of friends, and she sadly ended up getting killed. And Chloe plays like the girl Josephine Bell, who's one of the people, like one of the girls who was charged with the murder. And Chloe I thought was really solid here. She really played like the mean it girl pretty well here. Now the other girls were pretty decent too. Like the one who plays Reno was pretty good, but I really thought Chloe, out of all of them, she actually gave the better performance, and I'm looking forward to see her in other stuff in the future. All right, number 6 is, speaking of someone playing a mean girl, is Renee Rap as Regina George in Mean Girls. I really now, of course, obviously she broke out with that show on Max called Sex Lives of College Girls, which is pretty good on that. But this was like her big foray into her first foray into movies, and while she wasn't as good as, let's say, Rachel McAdams was in the original Mean Girls, I still quite like her Regina George. She was more fierce, she was more cruel at times, and became a little more serious than the OG one. And Renee Rap, by the way, that girl could sing. I mean, if you guys have not heard her song from Mean Girls, "It's Not My Fault," definitely one of my favorite, one of my favorite songs of the year, to be honest there. And Renee Rapp, I really hope to see her in more stuff. Like she actually just left that show, She actually just left her show, almost says Secret Life, Sex Lives of College Girls. And I hope, and obviously I think she's more venturing with her music, I'm guessing, but I do hope to see her in more acting gigs because that girl I thought was a really great Regina. All right, number five is Alah Brownie in not one but three films. First up is she was in this little spider horror movie. Now, not many people probably heard of course, Sting, which she was really good in that. She played a young Furiosa in Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, and she was also just in the recent Sonic the Hedgehog 3 as the character Maria. And I actually thought she was pretty solid in all three of those films. Like she's only, I believe, I don't know how old she is or anything like that, but already, not saying Sting was like as big as I say Furiosa or Sonic, but she's already proven like some really good acting chops. And even though she didn't do much in Sonic 3, I actually thought she really played her part very well. Her like little chemistry with Shadow I thought was really decent. Because mostly it's more flashbacks with her in Sonic 3. And of course in Furiosa, I thought she was a really good for like young Anna Taylor Joy. And I really hope to see her in more stuff in the future. She's definitely an actress to keep your eye out for. All right, number four is Mason Stella in my old A Double Snakes, and of course, like Mason Stella actually came onto the scene with that show Nashville, and I didn't even realize this was that same girl until I saw her in this. I'm like, wait, is that the same girl from Nashville? I haven't seen her in anything since Nashville, so maybe that could be it. But I actually thought she was really decent here. Of course, playing like a girl who ends up seeing her future self and her like little chemistry with Aubrey Plaza was pretty good. I liked her chemistry with Maddie Ziegler. I mean, I think she's. I'm looking forward to see her in more stuff in the future. And her next project after this, I believe, is supposed to be. She's of course supposed to be in that new Flowerville Street film with Anne Hathaway and Hugh McGregor. She's also in a new film that Maud Apatow is directing called Poetic License. So she has some other cool stuff down the line. All right. Number three is Nico Parker for Suncoast. And I thought she was really solid in Suncoast. Now, of course, she came onto the scene with, The Last of Us, which she was great in there. She'll be seen in the upcoming How to Train Your Dragon, which I think she's going to be good in that. And here, she really, like, this was actually, I guess, say the movie that really made her shine. Because this was actually her first foray as a lead, you know, in a in a lead role here and it is of course a coming of age story about this young girl dealing with her brother's serious illness and forms a friendship with this activist played by Woody Harrelson. And by the way, Nico Parker is also the daughter of Tanry Newton, who you might know from Mission Impossible. She was in Pursuit of Happiness and all that. So really show like I know I know unintelligent people is gonna be calling her Niffle Baby and whatever. But take that aside, this girl is actually a pretty good actress, and here really made her shine. And I'm looking forward to see her in the How to Train Dragon, which I know people are complaining about because, well, she's not white and all that. But I think she's gonna be great in How to Train Dragon. Like even if that movie is terrible, and there could always be a good chance that the How to Train Dragon remake could be terrible. I'll tell you right now, Nico Parker is not gonna be the reason that movie's gonna be terrible. Let me just tell you right now. Even if that movie is absolutely terrible, I say she's going to be the better part, but we'll see. All right, number two is Ryan Destiny for The Fire Inside. Now, of course, Ryan Destiny, came onto the scene with that Empire spin-off series called Star, which I'm still hate Fox for canceling that. Star was a really good show. I mean, I still don't know if it was as good as let's say Empire was, but I really quite enjoyed Star. You know, of course they ended off with a cliffhanger, but whatever. Now of course, Brian Dempsey also was on that show Grownish, and here she really shined as a Clarissa T Rex Shields, who's a fighter in Flint, Michigan. Um, and of course it's about her competing in the 2012 Summer Olympics, and Ryan Destiny was awesome in this. She was fierce. She really put on tons of pounds to play this role It's a shame that she's not really getting much Oscar buzz, but I thought Ryan Destiny was excellent here, and I hope to see her in more stuff in the future. I'll tell you right now, I don't know if she's gonna get an Oscar love for The Fire Side, but I could easily see an Oscar on Mantle in the near future. Like that, this girl definitely has some great Oscar acting chops, and here really showed it. And her like chemistry with Brian Tyree Henry was great. I mean, if you guys haven't watched The Fireside, definitely give it a go. And my number one pick is no surprise, Mikey Madison for Honora. I just think she was amazing in this. Obviously, she came off onto the scene with that show Better Things. Then of course she went on to, obviously appear in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Most recent Scream 5, and here was really made her shine, and she was so good in this one. Really like her, you know, performance in this was top notch. Her chemistry with some of the other cast members was really decent. I really cannot wait to see what else Mike Madison would do in the future. Doesn't say she has anything else down the line, but hey, hopefully, in 2025 we hear her getting cast in some stuff, but we'll see. Anyway, and I tell you right now, she is probably going to win her Oscar for this. Not just get nominated, I guarantee you she's going to win her Oscar, but we'll see. But that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown. 10 Phoebe Ray Taylor for Out of My Mind, 9 Marissa Bod for Wicked, 8 Kayley Fleming for F, 7 Chloe Gertie for Under the Bridge, 6 Renee Rap for Mean Girls, 5 Alah Brownie for Sting, Furiosa, and Sonic 3, 4 Macy Stella for My Old A Double Snakes, 3 Nico Parker for Suncoast, 2 Ryan Destiny for The Fire Inside, and number 1 Mikey Madison for Honora. Now, there's some other ones I probably could have added too. The girl from I can't believe I forgot to add this one, but the girl from Amelia Perez, Carla Sofia Gassi, I think her name is. She probably I could have added. There's other ones I probably could have added on this list too. But let me ask you guys, what are some of your favorite breakthrough actresses of 2024? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon Simon.